Hello everyone and welcome to Console Speed Tier 2. My name is Thomas, next to me is Pure Blaze. We're here at Silverstone and with all the drama going on, I think it's a little bit of a time out to relax, enjoy and have a bit of fun. Pure Blaze, mate, welcome. Happy you are here in the commentary box with me.
Yeah, happy I could make it tonight for the final race of the season and possibly our final race as a commentary duo.
Yeah, very
Brings
sad
a tear
times.
to my eye, mate.
Yeah,
Tear to my
it
eye.
is sad. Yeah, so hopefully these guys can pull up a show like they did the last 2 weeks, really, because that will be a great ending to the season. We know Vermeer is gonna start from the back of the grid, so he probably wants to give us some entertainment now that he has won the Drivers' Championship. And if I'm not mistaken, Donamo and Matrix, as well as Vermeer as well, are gonna drive without racing line. So that could be interesting as well.
Yeah, and as well as Varamir starting from the back, we also have Charlie and Faxland, both with qualifying bans for this evening. So.
Yep, that is very true. So yeah, a few guys starting from the back of the grid who normally are not there. So yeah, that hopefully can give us a little bit of entertainment. So maybe some surprising names on top of the list. You never know. Of course, a home Grand Prix for some of the guys, so they want to put up a great show for their fans.
Yeah, a lot of the guys at home tonight, so
yeah,
should be nice to see.
It should definitely. Let's see. Talking about one of the home guys, switching to Dan X47 in the Ferrari. He's going to set his lap time. I'm quickly gonna go to the constructors, because is that already decided yet? Let's see. Great.
I think McLaren may have won the constructors.
Yeah, McLaren already did. Yeah, with Racing Point in second place, Red Bull in third, and Ferrari in fourth. And that's probably not gonna change today. So no real surprise there. Of course, we saw Vermeer taking the Tier 2 championship last week at Brazil, so that's already set as well. So yeah, this is just gonna be a race for pure fun, pure entertainment, and yeah, nothing really to win or lose at this stage of the season. Of course, it's the last race, so yeah, hopefully they can still make it a little bit interesting to watch.
Chance for these guys to relax after a long season.
True, it is true, because yeah, 21 weeks now in a row these guys have been racing, so yeah, it flies by really, but when you look back at it, 21 weeks is a really long time. So yeah, fair play to these guys for sticking around. And with Tier 2, actually I think Tier 2 together with Tier 3 really are really committed, I have to say. Maybe at the lowest 14 people driving or something like that. I think we haven't had less people.
Oh yeah, it's been a brilliant season.
Either Tier 3 or Tier 2, which is absolutely amazing. So yeah, big props to them. Oh.
Just to interrupt you a bit, Thomas. Nice voice crack there. We have a sub. Robert subscribed with Twitch Prime, so thank you for that, Robert.
Kijk, heerlijk Robert. Stop jongen. I know him, he's Dutch, so yeah.
Yeah. You feel free to speak Dutch.
So yeah, 10 people watching right now. We are on board with X47. Can he beat the time of his teammate? No, he can't. Dressay puts in a 127.5, but that gets beaten by Tuspo and the Red Bull with a 127.2. Let's see who is. Vermeer is of course not gonna set a lap time. Maddie Robbo. Let's see what he can do. The people's favorite, who's got his first podium last week, to be honest. So yeah, maybe he can do something special again this week.
Speaking of Matty Robbo in the Haas, there are 8 points between him and Dan X427 in the Ferrari.
Ooh.
So Dan's going to need a mega result to claw that one back this week. But just these nice personal battles that are still going on while the championship's decided. So
let's see, we've got Fruitful in the chat. He says good evening boys. Good evening mate. And we have Chimok. I hope I pronounced that one right. He says good job on the comms guys. Thank you very much. We will do our absolute best like we always do. Ah, it's Max in the chat. That's great. Thank you, Max. Good luck on the race today, mate. Have a good one. Matty Robo puts in a 128.0, so that puts him in front of X427 at the moment. I see Big Slater going on board with him as he is going on to the old start-finish straight. Ooh, a little bit wide. I don't know if that's a invalidation of his lap time. I don't think so, because he's still in ERS mode 4 through maggots and packets. To the straight. The track map now is full of red, so I think that's an invalidation, but I don't know how accurate that is.
An invalidation for who?
Big Slater, yeah, he comes into the pits now.
Yeah,
So the track map shows that he got an invalidation, which is great. Hopefully it does that every single time. We got Racer and a Red Bull together. Is that Roland? Oh, but Roland is coming into the pit, so we go on board with Lewis, who's going to start his first flying lap of the day.
Comes round Vale and then Club to start the lap. Down the international pit straight and into Abbey. Flat out right hander. And then through the flat out left of Farm. Up towards the hairpin of Village and then through the loop. And then Aintree to come on to the Wellington straight. First DRS zone of the lap. He passes Matrix there, gets out of the way well. Comes into Brooklyn, it's a difficult corner to get right. And then the long looping right-hander of Lutherell to come out through Woodcote onto what used to be, as Thomas said, the old pit straight, now just the national pit straight. Through the fast right of Cops and into the sweeping S section of Maggots and Beckett's. Stays flat through the first corners, through Beckett's. Takes a lovely line as it comes through Chapel, and his DRS is wide open. Down the hanger straight, one of the more iconic areas of the track. Through Stowe, very difficult corner to get right, easy to run wide. Comes back towards the Vale chicane, keeps it nice and tight, and finishes the lap through Club to set a 127.7, good enough for P5 at the minute.
Brilliant stuff. Really good lap from Lewis, puts him up into P5, good stuff from him. Yeah, love the fact that this track has got a name for every single corner, every single straight. That really makes it a lot better when you follow a car through a lap and when you're doing flying lap.
It's wonderful.
Except of going into the left-hander or the chicane. Much better that all those corners have names, and you know them as well. That's something which is really important as well.
It's British, you've got to know them.
Yeah, true. But to be fair, I don't know the corners of Zandvoort, to be honest. So yeah, I need to learn them before we go on to the next game and we got that track on. Otherwise I'm gonna look like an idiot.
You wouldn't look like an idiot, Thomas.
Yeah.
You look like an idiot if Lewis turns up and knows him.
Yeah, very true. Ross in the chat, he says, love the comms blades talking through the Lewis lap. And I have to agree with him. And Robert was in the chat, he says, I'm here to see Matty Robo causing chaos with his world-class defending. And Matty Robo answered to that, I will try to not disappoint him. So, yeah. Looking forward to that one.
Yeah, P7 for Matty at the minute, so he's ahead of he's ahead of the personal rivalry with Dan.
What was the gap between those two guys again?
It's Matty leads Dan by 8 points.
Ooh, fair enough. So Dan needs to step up his game a little bit more to make sure he gets in front of him.
He does. Obviously, Dan's just getting used to the wheel, so it's easy to understand that he's not going to be as quick as he maybe once was, but he's still doing well. He's in prime position for the reverse strategy P11, so. As we saw last night, Tichy made the reverse strategy work extremely well. Matty slows down to let Don Ammo past, who himself I believe was in and out lap, yeah. Matrix is on a flyer though, maxing out 7th gear as he comes through Maggots and Beckett's. Slater takes provisional pole position with a 126.4. So Arbar's going to have to find something to beat that. He's backed out.
Ooh, Fruitful in the chat. He says that he is going to put his money on Vermeer. I hope you know that he's going to start from the back without racing line. So maybe you want to rethink about that one.
Well, he won't be at the back because he has set a lap time.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, we got Charlie and Foxland starting from the back because they got a quali ban. But yeah, after that, it's probably going to be Vermeer.
Yeah. And interestingly, Jacob's still without a lap. 6 minutes to go.
Let's see. KV is in as well. He says, evening guys. Good evening KV. Happy you are here. And Fruitful says now, lol, never mind. Yeah. And to be fair, Big Stater again, currently on pole position with a 126.4. We saw him last week as well in Brazil. He was keeping up with Jacob and with Vermeer at Brazil. So yeah, he's picking up the pace.
Certainly impressed since making an appearance in Tier 2.
100%, yeah. Normally you see the guys, yeah, just with the head down, like not really motivated anymore when they got dropped down, but he really showed up, and yeah, he is looking like a big contender for next season, definitely.
Yeah, he's doing well. Jamie as well, after making an appearance, has looked quick.
Yep, true.
It's nice to see Wisey up there in P3 at the minute. Sort of had an up and down season. They've not made as many races as he would have liked to, but he's here now.
Yeah,
so.
I think he has been very unlucky as well in certain races. Just clipping your front wing, spinning out at crucial moments. I think it really hasn't been his season in the way of performances, because he was up there, but then every single time he had something to cope with, to deal with, and that really hurt his result at the end of the race. So hopefully for him, he will have a better season coming ahead of him. Of course, that one is gonna be a little bit shorter due to the next game coming out. So yeah, you can't really lag at the beginning of the season. You need to be there from the beginning. So yeah, let's see what all of these guys can do as he pulls into the pits.
And Blank drops 1,000 bits on the stream. Thank you, Blank, mate.
Bits. The crazy, the mad lad, the absolute mad lad.
Mental. So thank you for that, Blank.
Currently watching Donamo without a racer line. He's coming into the pits to make sure he can put in his final lap of the day, but really surprising to see what he can do. Currently in P7, which isn't really too bad, to be fair, thinking about the fact that he said in the chat earlier that he didn't do any practice before this race and decided to turn racing line on. So yeah, fair play to him for still putting it up into P7.
Matrix won't be too disappointed with his time at the minute on the hard tyre. He's P12, but he's only 1.5 seconds off the pole time.
Ooh, that's really surprising.
On the hard tyre as well. So.
Fair enough. 30 people watching right now. All welcome. Happy you guys joined in to watch the last race of the Tier 2 season.
Yeah, and let's hope, like we say, these guys can put on a show at the last race. For all of you lovely people.
Yeah, well, to be fair, Silverstone is a track which provides really good racing. You can run side by side for a lot of corners. So, yeah, I don't think we will see a lot of overtaking, a lot of battling. Yeah, and my voice tracks are
on point today, mate. On
point.
For
the last race of the season, and it's happening now. The last couple of weeks went really well, but it's starting to drop again. Oh, I need some Water as well, I think.
Yeah, get yourself some water.
Yeah, I need to refresh.
And yeah, like you say, Silverstone, a track that provides good racing all round. I think practice race the other day, me and Al went side at Tier 1, AM1 Al went side by side through about 4 or 5, maybe 6 corners for about 30 seconds. So you can definitely be side by side for a long time.
Yeah, definitely. Racing Snipes is in the chat. Welcome, mate. Happy to see you in the chat. Is everyone starting to go out now? Blank already going with fast lap. No, he isn't. He is doing 2 laps to make sure his mediums are up to temperature. Because he is trying a alternative strategy, seems like.
Yeah, and I know for a fact that Tichy's in that party, so he will be coaching Blank on the alternative strategy. Pulled off a magnificent P2 last night to secure, I believe, 4th place in the championship in Tier 3, so well done that man.
Fair enough.
He's a slow moving Varamir, who is maybe out just to give his teammate a tow.
Robert with 100 bits, he says, I think someone should make a compilation of all the voice cracks Thomas has had during this season.
Do you know what, Robert? I completely agree with you. I think that would be a wonderful idea.
And no, please, if someone is now trying to complete a compilation of all my voice cracks, I'm literally gonna cry in the corner. I'm not gonna commentate ever again. Please don't.
Wisey's going to back up a little bit. Give his Arbar shoots into the pits. As Wisey's going to back up and give his teammate some room. 2 spells snuck in there. P2 at the minute. And Wisey's going to go for it. He's got his teammate Varamir in front of him for a tow.
Are they gonna tow each other on the next straight? I think they will.
It's looking likely. Now this isn't the place where I would go for a tow.
Well, he's gonna give it to him. And he does brilliantly, to be fair. Is it gonna help him? He is down on his left side.
Split. Jamie comes through Chapel now. He's got a DRS. Oh, he's backed out. Jamie's backed out.
2 spells well. So it's Weisable all to play for if he wants to get Big Slater dropping down to P2. If Weisable wants to take pole position, he needs to do it now. Let's see what the sector split is looking like. Oh, he's 2 tenths up. It's looking really solid for Weisable, but he needs to find another 2 tenths in the last sector to really make sure to get in front of Big Slater. Is he gonna do it? Then retire the P14. That's not gonna help his chance of getting past Manny Robo in the standings. Is Weisbor through last corner now, up to the line. What's his lap time looking like? Oh, he's so close. 400ths of a second.
100ths of a second.
As Big Slater pushes into the pits, he knows that pole position is secured.
Matrix is still going. He locks up a little bit as he comes through Club Corner. And it's going to be a 127 flat for Matrix. It's going to be the highest of the medium runners. Great lap on the mediums with no racing line for Matrix.
Someone followed the stream and he's called COVID-91.
Brilliant.
You love to see it. As well as Fruitful trying to be funny, he said that it's probably gonna be a 10-minute compilation, so easy ads revenue. And then Robo said it will probably take a 10-episode Netflix series to cover all of his voice cracks. Well, to be fair, if you take all my voice cracks from the beginning of my commentary, so season 1 until, or season 2 until now season 4, then yeah, probably you will have then documentary Netflix series. As I go on board with Crowan, who's got 3 tires on his car and 1 tire on top of his car, which is brilliant.
Wonderful.
So this is it for the qualifying of the British Grand Prix. Big Slater up into pole position with a 126.4. Weisebo really close with a 126.4 as well. Tuspel P3, 126.7. Jamie P4, Donamo P5, Abra P6, Matrix on the mediums P7, Tresce P8, Medi Robo P9, and Chrome rounds off the top 10. Then we've got Max, Racer, Roland, Blank, X47, and Vermeer all put in a lap time, with Charlie, Foxland and Jacob, who haven't been able to set a lap time. Of course, Charlie and Foxland with the qualifying ban, and probably Jacob wanting to start from the back of the grid.
Now, could we be seeing an all-out? Oh, it's sunny. Why is it sunny?
Well, to be fair, it probably provides a little bit more racing if it stays dry.
Oh, definitely, but you know, this is tier 2. It always rains in tier 2.
Yeah, fair enough. That is a really good one. Cookie's showing off in the chat. He said that he would have got pole position if he was racing in this tier.
Well, it's a shame he's not racing in this tier, and he won't be racing in this tier. So.
No, actually, he's going up to tier 1, so props to him. Oh,
Well,
Tresce being the naughty boy.
Tresce.
Tresce. Well.
Yeah, Slater will be looking for the win, I suppose. Close enough to his home Grand Prix, so.
Yeah, and it's St. Patrick's Day, isn't it?
He will want the win on Paddy's Day.
Yeah, Robert in the chat saying that as well. So let's see what everyone chose. What tire everyone chose to start on. We got Racer, Roland, Blank, then Vermeer, Charlie, and Jacob on the mediums, and Foxman is the only one outside of the top 10 to go for the softs, which is surprising.
Yeah, very surprising for Foxland. I think the reverse strategy could have worked.
And what will be surprising as well is the fact that Matrix is starting on a medium, so it will be interesting to see what he can do. You will have to make sure that he's got a good start, because you're really vulnerable if you start on the harder compound. But as soon as he managed to settle in, I think he will gain some position, because as long as you can stay in the slipstream or at least the DRS, you're really on for a good result. You can keep up with the quick guys up front. As soon as you lose the DRS, it is game over with all the big straights going on. So you need to make sure you get in touch with the guys in front of you.
The strategy isn't easy. Soft to medium, medium to soft. Hards will go full race distance if you get in an incident, but you'll be that much slower than the rest of the pack on their softer tyres that it won't really matter unless you've got some serious pace.
Yeah, will we see some safety cars today? That's gonna be the question as well. It's not really a track where you expect a lot of safety cars, but maybe with the new update in this game we can see a couple. Maybe at least a virtual safety car?
Yeah, 2 VSCs last night. Is that Dan and Varamir on the grid? It is. Yeah, it is. So Dan and Varamir on an incident on the formation lap.
Which is definitely not ideal for Dan, who wants to make
either
up
of them,
some
both
position.
starting on mediums.
Ooh, yeah, that is a good point. So, they're saying this, well, for the last time this race, or this season, it's 5 lights. And away we go for the Silverstone Grand Prix. It's a good start from Slater, good start from YC Boy. Is there a Red Bull going around the outside? No, it's not. All people running wide. Oh, and it's Matrix losing out positions and Donamo gaining some positions. Brilliant start from the Renault. As he's trying to go down the inside of R-Bar, which worked. And he is up into P5. Brilliant start from the Renault. And now he needs to defend, but R-Bar gets big pressure from behind. As Dresse tries to go. Oh, he tried to for a move and he touched the back of R-Bar and R-Bar is round. He lost the car. And that's R-Bar now in last position. As almost his teammate Foxland ran into the back of him. That's not the start R-Bar was looking for.
Damage. Seems to be no damage on the Williams. So he'll be alright, but those tyres will not be looking tasty.
Oh, blank
and it's Slater. That is Slater dropping down the order with wing damage. So is the Paddy's daydream over? You have to wonder. The Wisey Boy now leads this race.
Such a shame for Slater, but yeah, now Wisey Boy in the lead of the race with 2 spell really close behind him. What is the Red Bull driver going to do?
Off as well. And Blank and Charlie are out, and that should be a safety car.
Oh, look at this. Yeah, safety car out.
Yeah, safety car.
On the
and Slater has just pitted.
Slater's back in the race.
Slater is well in this race.
Looking like, oh, but that was the same sentence from Cars. McQueen is back in the race. Mick Slater's back in the race. Let's see, what tire is he gonna go? Is he gonna go onto the hard tires? Or is he gonna gamble it on the mediums and then trying the softs till the end of the race? Let's see, what is he gonna do? He has selected the mediums.
Yeah, it's gonna be mediums for Slater, and I think that's a good decision. And the brand new nose, so that's gonna be a good decision for the Irishman. So he's gonna have to catch up to the back of the pack.
Cookie just donated a sub to Rosa.
He owed that from last Thursday when he.
Ooh, did he swear?
He dropped an F-bomb on the stream last Thursday.
Ooh.
So.
Fair enough. Man of his words.
He is a man of his word.
So, yeah, save the car out. Wisey Boy in the lead. Are these guys gonna go for a pit stop? Let's see, is Wisey Boy gonna come into the pit?
Slater can feel free to drive all out.
Yeah.
So
Ooh, Wisey Boy's in.
Pulls in. 2 spell stays out. Jamie in. Dynamo. Dracer,
Jamie!
Matty, Matrix.
Dynamo
Dan stays out.
and Jamie almost broke their front wing. Yeah, look at this. They make contact and Dynamo gets a 5-second time penalty. Will he serve that 5-second penalty now? I don't think.
No, he will. Yes, Dynamo will.
Yeah? Let's see.
Yeah, because it's not a speeding penalty, so he will. He should serve it.
No. Hard tires straight on. He's got to wait for the Toro Rosso coming through just in front of the Ferrari, but he didn't have to serve the 5-second time penalty. So either it will add on to the end of the race, or if he's gonna make a pit stop, he will have to wait 5 seconds then. So yeah, that is a shame. He made contact with Jamie because Jamie had to brake really early for Wisey Boy coming into the pits. It was a little bit of a how do you know? Yeah, in the Netherlands we call it a snowball effect. Well, yeah, you probably you guys don't call that in here. We just leave it on.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say. Concertina effect.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you got Englishman on board as well. So, yeah, chaotic start of the British Grand Prix. And look at Foxland, by the way, starting from the back of the grid with his qualifying ban. In P4
he is on
now.
Soft, so Thomas,
on the
he
softs.
is on soft.
And look at Dan, by the way, P2 on mediums.
Yeah, so Dan leads the medium runners now. Matrix out onto the hards. So you got 6 guys on the hards that will go to the end of the race.
So yeah, Wisey Boy, the first one of the guys in front to make a pit stop on hard tires now, together with Donamo, and Dresse, Jamie and Medirobo opted to go for the mediums as well as Big Slater. So yeah, surprising to see that guys go for different options. But we expect Wisey Boy, Donamo, Max, Matrix, Perfolis and Racer to go on till the end of the race, because you said that those hards can make it till the end of the race, aren't they?
Safety car pulls into the pit lane, the hards will make it to the end. And Two Spell's going to control the speed.
When is he going to go?
He's going to keep them slow through Vale. And he should bolt. And he does bolt. He goes now.
Ooh, that's a brilliant exit.
Great
look at the gap he
restart
pulled
from
already.
Two Spell.
Ooh, and look at the gap behind Arbar. Big gap. Vermeer has been caught sleeping.
And I have to agree with Fruitful in the chat. The Williams does look lovely in the sun.
Great comment.
So, Dan, the effective leader of this race, Neil will have to make an earlier pit stop than him. So,
Yeah, of course it got a little bit stretched out because of the safety car, so yeah, he will go a little bit longer into this race, and those mediums will feel a little bit better during the end of the race. Of
yeah,
course,
the
he
warm
still got a
softs,
bit earlier.
quali softs can usually go to about lap 10. But obviously with the safety car, who knows how far Two Spell can make him last.
So with that, is Crowan or Foxton gonna go for a move? Of course, no DRS yet. It will be available, I think, the next lap, if not the one after that. And there's yellow in sector 2, and that's Max. He's off through Mackets and Beckett's. Has he still got his full front wing? Yes, he did. So it's only a spin. So that's good for his race. He can still continue on. Of course, now in last place, as Medi gets a 5-second time penalty for exceeding track limits, which is a hard one.
I don't think that's very fair, but shall see what the stewards have to say about it. And as it stands, Dan leads Matty by 10 points in the championship, so...
Ooh, fair enough. So Crowan now, big pressure on the shoulders of Crowan, with Foxton really close behind him. Is he gonna go for a move? Jacob is looking as well. Foxton tries to go down the inside, which he does. It's the outside now for the Williams. He backs out, tries to do a switchback, and Jacob gets caught up in it. It's a spin for the McLaren. Tried to go for the gap, but Foxton shut the door because he was trying to make a move on Crowan, and that's the McLaren now off. Drop behind Matrix. Does he got any front wing damage? It doesn't look like it. But yeah, dropping down from P5 to P12 in just a corner, which isn't ideal.
As well. Those mediums, that's going to take a lot of life out of them. We'll stick with Matrix though.
Let's see, Matrix defends on those hearts, and he does.
DRS, yeah, DRS enabled. So, a few laps of pure racing, and now we're back to DRS assisted as Dan picks up his first penalty of the race.
Yep, feeling the pressure from the soft runners behind him, as he's doing a good amount of job to keep up with Two Spell, so to say. 1.6 seconds now is the gap to the Red Bull in front of him. Of course, he is on softs and X47 is on medium, so that is understandable, but he's got big pressure behind him. Oh, as Arbar is going to go for a move on Crowan. He makes the move stick.
He went for the switchback. Arbar went a bit deep, but now...
Ooh, Vermeer got past as well.
Slips up the inside.
On those mediums. And I think, Thomas, you should have put your money on Vermeer, I think. Hop into P5 on the mediums. Oh, that is all a Williams spinning. No, never mind. Oh, it's Wisey Boy spinning on those hards. Oh no, that's what I said during qualifying. He's been so unlucky with spins and damage. on the
Was he in
hards,
the wall
in
down
PA,
at, Cops?
and now in last place. Look at this, Foxland got past the Ferrari of X427, so that's Dan now dropping down to P3, as he's got a big
Max
train
is
behind
gone.
him.
Max is gone, this should be a VSC.
Yellow sector 2, I don't see a virtual safety car yet.
Safety,
car,
full
full
safety
safety
car.
car. Is everyone, almost everyone. So maybe Wisey Boy, he's gonna come back in.
Exit the pits in front of Dan.
Wisey Boy back in, and is he gonna go for the mediums till the end of this race? That is gonna be the question. Will he do it? Of course you'll have at least 2 laps under the safety car, so that brings him up to lap 9.
Yeah, he should take the mediums to the end.
Yeah, he is gonna go for mediums. No front wing damage, only a change of tires.
So, just to make Dan happy, because I know he'll watch this race back, we have a code rainbow. We have a code rainbow.
Yeah, fair enough.
Wisey Boy using all 3 tyre compounds early.
Yeah.
I think the 2 leaders are going to be looking to pit now, possibly to mediums.
I don't know if they are happy with the safety car. At least they can gain back some time on the guys behind, but I could imagine that they wanted to pit just under green conditions as well. So yeah, let's see what they're gonna do. They will probably pit. There's 2 spells in. Foxland is... Oh! He cut a little bit of the pit entry, but fair enough. So that makes Dan leading this race. Oh, Crowan! Oh, Crowan! Almost ran into the back of Arbar.
Oh, Arbar took out the mark.
No, it was Crowan.
It was Crowan.
Because he almost ran into the back of Arbar, so yeah, that is why. And now Donamo up into P4, of course, with those 5 seconds still.
Yeah, 2 spell mediums, Dracer mediums, Foxland medium, and Foxland gets out ahead of 2 spell.
Oh, what happened there?
That could be massive in the context of this race.
Probably because Williams is at the end of the pit straight, and 2 spell probably had to wait for the guys behind him to get past before he could get away from the pit box, which allowed Foxland to get in front of him.
And this is looking like an excellent position, I must say, for the Wizard. I don't want to use the P word just yet, but he's looking in a good position for this race.
Yeah, Robert, I feel your pain. I do remember as well as Fruitful, I see.
Oh, Dracer's gone into Crowan, and Crowan's round.
During safety car
and
conditions.
Dracer with wing damage. So, one Ferrari in a great position. The other Ferrari stricken in P12 after hitting Crowan.
So, let's see, going to the front of the grid, safety car will be going for another lap. Yes, it will. So now, with different conditions, we got Dan and Kramer and Jamie all on old mediums, all big sladers in. He decided to pit on 6 lap old mediums. I just wanted to say, like, these guys are in a difficult position because they need to pit in the next couple of laps, so to say. They can go a little bit longer, of course, but they still need to make a pit stop. For the guys behind, they can all go until the end of the race. Yeah, because he probably knew that those mediums that he was on weren't gonna make it till the end of the race, so he had to make another pit stop. And I think he made the right decision to pit on this lap. as well as Dressay, who got damage, of course, from hitting Crowan. And he's onto the hards. Surprisingly enough. Yeah, now we're under safety car conditions. I can do a little bit of advertisement. Make sure to check out the Constant Speed shop, because we got that one now going. Oh, tanker really close to the safety car, by the way.
I've just had a look at the Constant Speed shop. Some interesting items you can buy, so please do help us out if you can.
Yeah, of course, if you can. If you don't, still do it. No, never mind. Everything is welcome, but don't feel how do you say that? Restricted to buy something. Or free to do so. With Dressay closing in on the field, I think this will be the last lap for the safety car to be out.
Yeah, safety car should come in this lap.
Dennis just living on the edge with trying to be so close to the safety car. Safety car in this lap.
And Dan backs right up into Varamir.
I wish I could select helicopter view right now. Shows right on. Different going what Two-Spell did. When is Dan gonna go?
Yeah, although Two-Spell got the call late that the safety car was going to pull in.
True, very true. And it's go, 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 go. Dan is gone. Good restart from the Ferrari as he runs deep. Is that gonna hurt the time he gained? Well, it's alright. 6/10 is the gap between him and Vermeer. Good restart from the Ferrari.
Crowan exceeds track limits under the safety car. That's going to be 5 seconds for him.
Ooh, and Matrix has been sleeping during the during the safety car restart. 1.1 seconds now as he locks up on the right front. 1.3 seconds now. It's not ideal restart for the Toro Rosso as Vermeer closed up to Dan. Of course, no DRS because of the safety car. So he needs to do it on pure slipstream, then runs wide again. This is the moment for Vermeer to really get past because Dan is holding him up.
We just have a safety car every few laps, so we just get a few laps of pure racing. With no DRS.
Well, if we can get it till the end of the race, that will spice some things up for the last couple of laps. So if someone feels free to crash on the last couple of laps, to make it interesting, I allow you to.
And Dan will be feels so smooth through Maggots and Beckett's on a wall. It's
oh yeah,
absolutely beautiful.
100%. And Vermeer clipped the grass coming off Max and Beckett, which cost him a little bit of straight line speed, and that that made sure that he got stuck behind Dan for probably another lap, maybe until the next straight.
And he'll lead the chasing pack through Club corner.
Let's see, Donamo tries to keep up on those hards as he got a little bit of a gap to Matrix behind, but these three are trying to get away.
And it becomes official, Dan's led a lap at the British Grand Prix.
In front of his home crowd. They will be cheering him up to make sure he stays in front of Vermeer, but is Vermeer gonna go for the move? No, he's not. He stays behind Dan. He just can't get past on the straight. So wondering if Dan is running a really low downforce setup. Vermeer gets so close through the corner.
And usually I'd be talking to these guys before the race, but I haven't heard anything regarding Dan's setup as Varamir lifts off a little bit. Very wise not to stick his nose.
And normally Dan
into cops.
Normally Dan is the kind of guy to go for a lower downforce setup, to be fair. I've seen him doing it a couple of times already this season, so maybe he went for it once again, although Vermeer is a lot closer now. And DRS still not enabled, which helps X47 a lot.
No room to go up the inside.
He defends very well, clips onto the grass. That's Vermeer going past. They make contact, and it's the racing point. Oh no, Dan is gonna go for a late braking move. Vermeer tries to switch back, tries to go around the outside, but then blocks it off. And that's Ferrari still into P1.
Vermeer's prerogative, I think, maybe to give that position back. Although I'm not too sure. It looked like the overtake was off track, but...
And now Jamie is gonna go. Sorry for the terrible camera angle. Oh, this is hurting me. Fair enough, JB didn't get past. So it's another lap in the lead for Dan. And Vermeer probably won't get past on this straight, so he's got to wait till after Maggots and Beckett's.
Hanger straights are ideally where you want to be doing your overtaking. Nice long DRS straight. Dan should be saving the DRS through the middle sector. They're going to leave it in medium. Vermeer saves behind him.
See now from Maggots and Beckett's, Jamie has to leave a little bit of a gap, so it's all to play for Vermeer to really make a move now. Dan goes onto the cross, which will hurt his straight line speed. Vermeer now with the DRS, he is closing in, he needs to make a move around the outside, which he does, as he
Dan's on the grass and Dan's
off.
Dan's off the racetrack. Maybe a broken front wing, yeah, he's going to pull into the pits. No front wing damage. And this is going to be Dan's only pit stop, and he should go to hards.
Such a shame for the Ferrari, but with Medi Robo down into P13, there's all to play for still. Yeah, that gives Vermeer the lead now with Jamie into P2. Matrix got past Donamo.
Matrix looking good for P3 at the minute, yeah.
Cookie's in the chat.
Flaxland's having a good race, yeah, Cookie.
Yeah. Brilliant chemistry. Yeah, he probably doesn't have to make a pit stop anymore. So, net P1 for Foxland?
No, it'll be net P1 for the hard runners. So, Matrix, net P1.
Yeah, our Matrix and Donamo are gonna go till the end of the race. They got 30 more laps to go. Yeah, you said they were gonna make it till the end of the race, so...
Cards do go to the end of the race. So.
Fair enough. So Foxland needs to get past these guys. He will get DRS. The same goes on for Donamo, but he's too far away to make a move on Matrix. As two spells under pressure from Arbor. Arbor goes down the inside, two spell defense. Arbor backs out, and that allows two spell to stay in P7.
Lewis clips the grass on entry into Vale.
Jamie now with one up the race, then picking up another 3-second time as he opted to go for the softs. Then onto the softs.
I mean, could be questionable. Could have a great advantage, you know.
Maybe he's gambling on a safety car, you never know.
But a safety car wouldn't do him too badly at this point. And
so May Robin now under pressure from Jacob. As Jacob goes down the inside, as well as Dressay. Oh, May Robin closed the door on Dressay. Didn't quite work because the Ferrari was still there. Now Dressay goes down the inside and he gets in front. No, he doesn't. He gives the position back. Fair enough. Fair play to Dressay. So that's Medi Robo back up into P13 and Jacob gets away now. McLaren up into P12. He's looking to get past Wisey Boy. Jacob now with a lot of medium runners in front of him. So yeah, it will be interesting to see what his pace is looking like compared to the guys in front of him.
Bluesville's gonna look to get past Lewis into Stowe, but he's not going to be close enough. This train is really compromising two spell.
Oh no, I saw it happening.
Slater, yeah, I saw that happening. Slater retires into the wall.
Safety car question mark? Yes! Yeah! Safety car again. Third one of today. Oh, you love to see it. And now then, what is he gonna do? Yeah, of course he is. Soft sprint drive-through penalty.
Drive-through penalty.
Oh, Roland and Jacob.
Drive-through penalty. Should be soft for everyone.
Salts for everyone until the end of the race. That's what you love to see.
Damn pits for fresh softs.
Which is very understandable. So, fresh softs for then, and I think, like you said, everyone is gonna go for the soft tire if they still got a fresh set available, of course.
And I do think these penalties are starting to get a bit ridiculous now. Speeding on the safety car. I think you should be made to slow, but I think there should be a limiter so you can't speed. It's unfair.
Yeah, I think it's good that they sort of give the responsibility to the driver, but a drive-through penalty for speeding under the pit lane is a little bit ridiculous if you ask me, but that's the game, we can't do anything about that one.
It's just the fact that maybe there shouldn't even be a limiter at all. Jamie stays out, Varamir pits.
Why is Jamie staying out? That's a big question for me.
Is Jamie going to try and go to the end on these tyres?
You don't think so? Almost everyone is into the pits except of Arbar, who is still going on. Yeah, Vermeer on softs, Two-Spell on softs, Racer on softs, Foxland on softs.
And Two-Spell is going to be jumped by Racer in the pit lane.
Ronan on soft, Dresser on softs, Matty Rubber on softs, Wisey Boy on softs.
And this is going to completely terrorise Jacob and Roland's race, because they'll have to pit. They'll have to come through the pit lane one more time.
Yeah, fair enough, but they don't. But they can't do it during the safety car period.
Yeah,
so. It is a shame. Yeah, Matrix Dynamo, we can almost say it with 100% are gonna go to the end of the race, because otherwise they would have made a stop. But
well, yeah, if they didn't pit there, they're not gonna pit again.
Yeah, but what is Jamie thinking?
Jamie, I think he just wants to go to the end. I don't think the mediums will make it. Personally, I don't think the mediums are gonna get to the end.
Well, he can make a pit stop and still... No, I think the safety car is going too slow for that. You see the big gap now between the drivers already caught up to the safety car and who still needs to close into the safety car, but yeah, that's too small.
Like it's going to stay out. So
he can still go for it, but he will lose a lot more positions than he would have done if he pitted one lap earlier.
Yeah, safety car stays out. Jamie dummies to the pit lane. Stays out on those medium tyres, so...
Yeah, definitely trying to go to the end on those mediums.
And I think once he gets even close to lap 23, 24, he's going to get... Jacob's tried to serve his drive-through. And that's not going to work, my friend.
And he got 5 seconds for it as well. It's not gonna work because there's your pit crew and they're gonna give you a fresh set of softs, which you don't want, but you're gonna get it.
And he might get overtaken by Dan here.
Yeah, but he would have got overtaken anyway because he still needs to do his drive-through, so yeah.
It's gonna jeopardise his position even more.
36 people watching right now, welcome. You are ready, hopefully you guys are ready to see a very interesting race of this British Grand Prix. We got 4 guys at the front of the grid who are trying to make the tires last until the end of the race. Behind them, all on fresh softs. This will be absolutely amazing. And yeah, once again, tier 2, they are showing up once again. I love this tier.
I'm gonna miss it.
I'm gonna be racing it next season, so yeah. To be fair, I hope it's gonna be a little bit less chaos because I'm the kind of person who can't deal with these kind of situations. So, but for the commentators, for Maddie and Dan, who are still driving it now, hopefully they gonna have the same racing as we do.
It's gonna be lovely to watch. We hope.
Yeah, 100%.
We can only hope to provide some good entertainment. Jacob, the last man, catches up, so safety car's gonna be in.
With Jamie now leading, we had two spell on the first safety car. We had Dan in the second safety car, and now is Jamie leading the third safety car as Jacob lost connection to the session. When is Jamie gonna go? He's still in race mode 0. He's gonna wait a very long time, I think.
Yeah, safety car's not in the pit lane yet.
Race mode 5 enabled for him right now. Foxlin into the pits. What is he doing? Jamie is go. Good restart. Matrix again. A little bit sloppy with the safety car restart. Vanamo in P3. Oh, he ran right, and that's probably gonna be Arbar up into P3. He needs to go down the inside now, and Vermeer is trying to go down the inside as well. He made contact with the Renault. Seems all fine for now. Of course, no DRS yet. That will be enabled the next lap. Oh, Donamo is gonna go back for a move on Arbar, and that's Donamo back up into P3. No, it's not, because Arbar tries to go down the inside, but he has to give up the position now. Oh, side by side. No way.
Great racing from these guys.
And now Vermeer tries to take advantage of it. Oh no.
Arbar with a penalty.
You see grass flying everywhere. Racer under big pressure as well. This is gonna get... This is all gonna end well. We got two spell trying to get past the Mercedes. Roland making a move on Medi Robbo side by side, and Roland is gonna lose the car. No, he saves it. Brilliant save from Roland.
Matty's
what
still
a
there.
save.
Matty has to back out hard from that battle. His two spell runs wide round the exit, and that's going to compromise his position to Lewis.
Roland now really close to two spell, who has to leave a little bit of a gap to the top 6 in front of him. But to be fair, Vermeer is trying to make a move on Arbar. It really is a battle for P3 at the moment, because Arbar is losing touch to Matrix and Jamie in front of him.
And if we can be very fair, two spell is the man without penalties, so...
Yeah, that is a really good point, because people are picking up penalties left, right and centre at this point of the race.
Everyone in front of him has a penalty. Donamo has 5 seconds, so he just needs to stay within 3 seconds of Vermeer at this point. He's fallen out of DRS from Lewis, and that's not going to help him any.
Roland picks up 3 seconds for good measure. Vermeer now down the inside without DRS, but he makes the mistake.
Push to stay with Lewis.
Yeah, Vermeer is in prime position. Fresh softs. Guys in front of him on 17 lap, all mediums and hards. Should be job done for him, as long as he can stay out of the penalty. Yeah, sort of.
He already has a second. Oh, Arbar's gone! Arbar rounded into the wall.
No safety car.
That's
Virtual safety car. Never mind.
And this is going to compromise Two-Spell even more.
Well, you can gain a lot during the virtual safety car, so maybe it can work for him, but you can lose out on a lot of time as well, so he needs to make sure he times it absolutely perfectly.
And all of this, driving at reduced speed is going to help Jamie.
Let's see, the gaps sort of seem to stabilize. When is the virtual safety car gonna end?
Two-Spell's going to pick up speed now.
And the rest is enabled. Virtual safety car is gone and he lost out on 3/10, I would say. So the virtual safety car really didn't help for him. And Racer is looking to get past the Renault of Donamo. Robert, I don't think he has.
No, he hasn't. Roland has. Jacob has not yet served it, so...
The question I ask myself as well is, why did Volkswagen pit?
Yeah, it
Because
did
he
seem
was
a bit strange at the time.
Because he pitted for fresh softs before the third safety car.
It seemed strange at the time, but...
So I think the first battle we want to look at is the battle between Matrix and Vermeer. DRS is enabled, so Vermeer should have a chance now to make a move on the Toro. So is he gonna go for it, or is he gonna save a little bit of ERS? He opted to go for it, but he thinks better of it. And Eldonamo under big pressure from Lewis. Is he gonna go for a move down the inside? No, he isn't. Big battling going on as well for P8 in this race. Oh, Jacob closes the door on Wisey Boy.
And Two-Spell's going to try and claw himself back into this battle.
He's really closing in on Two-Spell and Racer. Yeah, Racer is just losing time left, right and center because he gets stuck behind Donamo on those old hard tires. Donamo, to be fair, is doing a brilliant job defending his P4, but it's really hurting Racer's race. And Vermeer now within 2/10 of Matrix. He is definitely gonna go for a move on the Hanger Straight this time.
Jacob up to P8, but it's not going to matter.
Yeah, but Two-Spell said it as well. He did it right through as well, I think, because he should have served it anyway if he didn't do it already, because the 3 laps are gone. So he should have been disqualified.
He didn't hit it again for softs.
Yeah, but does that count as served?
No.
Vermeer, by the way. Ooh, no, thinks better of it. Try to go the outside of Matrix. Racer gets past Donamo. Yeah, very true. Now he needs to defend because Donamo is certainly gonna go for a move down the inside. No, he's not. Never mind. Let's Racer up it before, and he needs to run away now. Vermeer 3 seconds again. Probably cutting turn 1. Oh, and he ran into the back of Matrix. No wing damage, I think. Vermeer's pushing because he sees Jamie pulling away. I don't know, on how many penalties is Jamie?
No. Jamie is...
Oh, let's see, Vermeer
completely free.
round the outside, down the inside now. Should be job done. It is job done. Vermeer up into P2. Jamie without penalties, you said?
Yeah, Jamie has no penalties as it
Fair
stands.
enough. That should be job done for him as long as he keeps it on the track. And not picking up penalties, of course. Matrix now. He needs to make a move now, otherwise Vermeer will run away. DRS enable,
Matrix.
DRS open, DRS mode 4. Will he go for a move?
Matrix is also penalty free.
Ooh, fair enough.
So Donovan clips the grass, going into Stowe.
Brilliant battle for P4 with Racer leading the train in front of Dynamo, Two-Spell, Dresse and Jacob.
And this is looking like it's going to be the battle
Oh,
for
Roland is off.
Roland off.
From Hackets and Beckett's.
Looks like it's going to be the battle for P3. With Varamir having 6 seconds, so
3 laps to go. It's all to play for now in the last race of the season. Let's see, Racer stays in P4 for now. Ooh, Wiseboy and Medirobo battling. Medirobo holds it round the outside, which gives him the inside for the next corner. And it allows him to stay in front of Wiseboy, so still a P9 for Medirobo. With Dan in P12, that's his position in the championship standings secured for now. Jacob gets past Dresse, which puts him up into P7, and Dynamo now needs to defend from Two-Spell. Dynamo of course will get DRS, so it's a little bit harder for Two-Spell to get past. And Two-Spell won't be able to make a move. 3 seconds now, by the way, the gap between Matrix and Racer, so Matrix can pick up a penalty, still be in P3, if not P2. Oh, never mind, because the gap now, the gap is 3 seconds again. Oh, Racer! No! He's off.
he's looking on for a great result.
So it's Dynamo now, leading the train again. Is Two-Spell gonna... Oh, Jacob gets past Two-Spell, talking about him. Robert is asking the question in the chat as well. Could Two-Spell snatch a podium on penalty?
Shut up, Robert!
Or cost Nico Hulkenberg. Is he gonna do it? We saw Medirobo picking up podium last week. You never know. Look at Vermeer, by the way, closing in on Jamie. But with those penalties, I don't think it really matters.
It definitely won't matter now. Jacob's past Two-Spell.
Jacob free for penalties as well.
He should be. He's got a 5-second penalty, but I'm not sure if he served it or not.
I don't think he did. I don't think so, because I saw those softs put onto the car immediately, so he either served it before that, or he still has got to do it.
Two-Spell's gonna have to gain 6/10 on Varamir on the last lap.
And Vermeer is battling with Jamie, so he is losing time, which isn't ideal for the Welshman. Now Jamie defends the inside. He probably doesn't know about the penalty situation. As Jamie defends, Vermeer needs to go around the outside, but he holds it around the outside, which allows him to give him the inside. And Vermeer spun. Vermeer's round. No, he keeps it on.
Round.
He keeps it onto the cross. It's like watching cars, and he still loses it. He loses it. No way. Oh, look at the cars flying around on the gravel. Dynamo's round. No way. No way. What is going on in the last race? Yellow is sector 2, which allows Jacob to go up into P3. Is Two-Spell gonna take it? Two-Spell's under brick pressure from Dresse now. And Two-Spell's 1.2 seconds away from Jacob. Look at Matrix, by the way. Is he gonna go for a move on the last lap on those hard tires? No way.
Matrix round the outside.
No, they make contact.
Jamie's off.
Jamie is
Jamie's
off.
off.
No way. It's Two Spell's gonna take a podium. Two Spell's gonna take a podium.
Two Spell Wizard, my son. You've been waiting for this moment your entire life. It's Matrix takes the win. Jacob will come across in P2, but Two Spell Wizard
is gonna take P2 in this race.
Two Spell Wizard
in front of
takes
his
P2.
whole crowd.
Oh,
He does
I can't
it.
believe it. And I can't speak because I've got a lump in my throat.
This is absolutely amazing stuff. You love to see it. Tier 2 pulls off a great show once again. It all started off with Racer, who comes across the line now. Oh my days. This is the most chaotic last lap I've had in my life. Roland comes across the line now as we are waiting for the two Williamses to cross the line, which they do now. But oh my days. Driver of the day, Wizard.
Oh, I can't give it to anyone else. I have to overrule any other votes because I don't care.
Yeah, we had the same going with Medi Robo last week.
I don't care. Neil.
Yeah, Robert's in the chase as Medi Robo last week, the Wizard this week. Am I dreaming?
Yeah.
Talking about unexpected podiums. We got another one this week. Oh my god. Matrix P1, Two Spell P2 and Tresse P3. This is a podium which you love to see. But what a shame for Jamie, Donamo, Vermeer. Like, oh my god. Jacob as well. Like, all those guys lost out on a podium position on the last lap. Racer, which allows Wisey Boy up into P4. Medi Robo taking a P6, which is brilliant as well. Then finishing in the points still with a P9. Yeah, this is chaos as you've never seen before. This is console speed. This is tier 2. And I'm gonna miss it.
For what has just happened.
This is unbelievable.
This is mental. I think I'm gonna cry, Thomas.
Oh my days.
I actually think I'm about to cry.
Yes. Our Nico Hulkenberg, not anymore by the way.
What's the protocol? What do I do here? I don't know what I'm doing. Is there some orange squash?
We can offer you milk.
I'm actually wearing my Renault Hulkenberg shirt.
So, Tresse join, Two Spell join, Matrix join. It's go time. First of all, yeah, starting with Tresse, who gets the P3 in this race. Yeah, what a chaotic last lap it must have been. First of all, we go to the beginning of the race. A little bit of an interesting one. All different strategies after the first safety car. But after that, it was quite a solid race for you. But then, a little bit of chaos down the field, and then those last couple of laps. Just tell us about what went through your mind on those last lap.
Yeah, it was quite chaotic. I talked to some of my friends and said that there wasn't going to be that many safety cars in this league. Normally there isn't, but and then there was like 3 or 4. I don't know. Yeah, it was quite chaotic at the end. I didn't know what kind of penalties the other guys had. So when I finished P3 with Jacob having some penalties, I think yeah, I was quite happy. But yeah, I wanted to say apologize to I think it was Crowan I hit during the safety car, as well as another guy in the beginning of the race in the same corner, I think.
Yeah,
So
what happened
yeah,
during the safety car?
yeah, I hit. I was we were catching the safety car, and I was just not paying attention for a moment, and the guy in front of me, yeah, brake a little bit harder than I thought he would. So I hit him, and I destroyed my front wing. Had to go in and change again. So I think I was in the pits like four times. I think 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, probably.
Did you use all the tyre compounds, Dracer?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Oh, Dan's gonna absolutely love it. We have a code rainbow on the podium, ladies and gentlemen.
I started on the softs, then 2 times on the mediums, and then hard. No, yes, mediums, hards, and then softs at the end. I think. Yeah.
Fair enough.
We have a 4-stop code rainbow podium.
Yeah, making 4 stops and still finishing on the podium. That's how crazy this race has been. Yeah, I don't think I've got anything more to ask. Congratulations, mate, on the P3, ending off the
Thank you.
season brilliantly. And yeah, enjoy it. And yeah, on to the next one.
Yeah, I think I finished P3 in the standing as well, so I'm quite happy.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. That's a big achievement then. Congrats on that
Yeah.
one.
Thank you. Thank you.
Then going on to the driver of the day, the big winner of today, so to say. Yeah, Two-Spell on the podium, mate. How does it feel? Did the champagne taste?
I'm not sure what's going on. I mean, there was a row of lovely ladies, and then there was some steps, and they were all clapping, and then people started throwing champagne at each other. I wasn't quite sure what was going on.
Yeah, really chaotic race. Good qualifying, which you do most of the races, but then during the race it seemed to not really work. A little bit of bad luck. You were in sort of an endless position during P6 on the last lap, but then everything happening in front of you, just gain position, of course, without all those penalties. Yeah, I don't think I have seen you picking up penalties for the last couple of races. So yeah, keeping it clean
Well, I
once
thought
again.
I was P4 when I crossed the line because I was just concentrating and thinking maybe I'd pick up something for penalties. I didn't even realise I was already in P3 because it was so mad that last lap. If somebody had told me, I'd have probably spun at club.
I will say I had to mute my mic as Jamie crashed. There's no bias in this commentary box.
No,
But
definitely
yeah,
not.
it was mad, absolutely mad. Ah dear.
Yeah, just insane stuff. Going on to next season now, picking up your first podium. More to come for next season?
No, well, maybe we'll try and win the championship, finish fourth at every race, get 12 points every race. Give it a go.
Consistency is key.
Yeah, well, 12
But
solid
no,
points
seriously,
every
I
race.
can't believe it. I can't believe it. I don't even know what I was doing myself now.
Just enjoy it, mate. Have a really good one, and hope to see you back next season.
The celebration would have been immense on Sunday. Or Saturday, sorry.
So, with that, going on to our race winner, Matrix, brilliant strategy, staying onto the hard tires during the end of the race. Yeah, with the first safety car going on, pitted onto those hards. Was it hards all the way, or were you thinking about pitting onto the softs with the last safety car?
Well, I just planned to go to the end. So yeah, I don't know.
With
But
all
yeah.
the finning going on, did you think you were gonna get P1, or was it a big surprise?
Well, I knew I have the best for P1, but after the last safety car, I was thinking to go to soft like Vladimir did, but then I also thought that it's gonna be very good feeling if I can hold my old hard tires to the end and fight for that, and yeah, that happened, and yeah, it was very very nice race. Nothing much.
Yeah, on the last lap, you made contact with Jamie. What's your view on what happened between both of you, was it really a racing incident, or was it someone steering in a little bit too much? Tell us about it. What's your opinion about it?
Um, I I don't I don't think it just was too corners to go. So of course I'm gonna overtake. So and of course if you are inside, you're gonna it's a risk to spun. So I'm not happy what happened to Jamie for sure, but yeah, I win. So
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Um, for now, congratulations, mate. Enjoy the P1. Really well deserved. Brilliant run. Definitely on those hard tires. And yeah, enjoy it.
yeah, thank you.
So with that, that rounds off the last race of season 4 here at Console Speed. Congratulations on the podium runners. Really well done. Deserved your podium 100%. Yeah, Blades, that's it. Last commentary together.
It's been a great season.
100%, mate. We had some
certainly in
brilliant
Tier 2.
races.
But what I will say is, Contest of Speed is not done, because you can come back tomorrow night at the same time and watch an F2 race around Silverstone in place of Tier 1, as we've been doing for the past few weeks.
Very true.
And also 1 a.m. for us British people at 9 p.m. Eastern on Thursday evening. You can see our America's Guys race. They have 2 more races left this season, so it'll be Britain this week, and then they'll finish off with their home race next week in Austin.
Austin, yeah.
Yeah, so make sure you tune in when you can to see those. And I think, Thomas, it's a sad day, but I think that'll be it for the
Yeah,
stream.
I think, yeah, that will be it. That's gonna be my last Tier 2 commentary in a while. I've enjoyed it all those 3 seasons long. It's really been great couple of races, especially this season has been mental all the way through. The last 3 races in this tier, oh man, I just can't believe it. It has been an absolute joy to commentate on this one. With Jordan the first season, Lewis the second season, and with you Blades the third season. Absolute pleasure. Enjoyed every single minute of it. Yeah, you will hear my voice on the tier 3 commentary next season together with Lewis, as you guys will hear Maddie Robbo and Dan commentating on the tier for the Tuesday. So yeah, make sure you tune in tomorrow and on the Thursday next week as well on the Thursday to don't miss the last race for the America tiers. And I hope to see you guys back next season for the tier 3 commentary and to see me racing back into tier 2. It has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for tuning in and on to the next one. As I always say, have a good evening and goodbye.